If you're a homeowner, there's a question that probably crosses your mind at some point. As my roof gets older, what part of it is actually going to fail first? Well, let's take a closer look. So, when you think about a roof starting to go, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Probably something like this, right? Old, cracked, maybe a few shingles missing here and there. But here's the thing that surprises a lot of people. Those shingles, they're almost never the first thing to fail. So that leads to the real question. Where do the problems actually start? Well, it's because you got to think of your roof as more than just a big sheet of shingles. It's really a whole system. You've got the main field of shingles, sure, but you also have all these transitions, penetrations where pipes come out, all the edges. And the thing is, they all age at completely different speeds. So let's dive into the real weak spots, the places you really need to keep an eye on first. First step on our list, pipe boots. These little rubber collars that go around your vent pipes, they take a beating from the sun and weather. They get dry, brittle, and start to crack, which creates a perfect, direct path for water to get in. And this often happens way before your shingles ever look old. Next is your flashing. That metal sheeting where your roof meets a wall, like a chimney or a dormer, is a really high-stress area. If that gets bent, shifts, or starts to corrode, you can end up with some of the most annoying, hard-to-find leaks you can imagine. And finally, we have to talk about the sealants. Are that copying around the vents and flashing? It's not meant to last forever. After years of our South Jersey weather, the hot summers and cold winters, it dries out and shrinks, and that's all it takes to create tiny, hidden gaps that let water sneak right in. And this all points to one really simple principle. Any place where there's a joint, a transition, or something poking through your roof is going to be under the most stress. Those spots will almost always give out long before a big, flat area, like your main shingle field. Okay, so knowing all that, how do you make the call? Is this something you can just repair? Or are you looking at a full-on replacement? It's actually pretty straightforward. If you've got an isolated problem, like just one cracked pipe boot, and the rest of your roof, the shingles, are still in good shape, a targeted repair is probably all you need. But if you're seeing problems everywhere, with multiple things failing at once, that's a pretty clear sign that the whole system is getting tired, and it's time to think about a replacement. At the end of the day, it's not about guessing or worrying. It's about knowing. The most important thing you can do is find out the true condition of your roof's entire system, not just the shingles you can see from the street.